out there right now.
Oh, yeah. In fact, it's almost tough to see from some of our cameras out there. It is just coming down so heavily. We had that long break pretty much most of yesterday and then through the first half of today. So it was really nice earlier, but that certainly went away. And now the rain is just coming down. And that break that we had is going to be the longest break that we see between showers all week long. 48 degrees right now in Vancouver. We're in the 40s in Portland. And again, the rain continues to come down. Of course, lots of traffic out there, and I'm sure it is slowing things down on the roads. Here's a look at the radar, and you can see it's not going to stop anytime soon. Mainly light rain, light steady rain, but you can see some pockets here in the yellow where it's coming down a little heavier at times, and then through the Cascades changing over into snow as you get up above 4,000 feet. But snow levels will be lowering, and it will drop to the passes by the time we get through tonight. So quite a bit of rain moving in right through the gorge, the Portland metro area from the coast to the Cascades. And this is future radar taking us through the rest of the night. By 10:30, still a lot of steady rain out there, some pockets of heavier stuff. But after midnight, we start to see breaks between the rains. This main band gets out of here, and then we're watching for showers that'll pop up. And when these showers do, they'll come down quite heavily. And so that's what we're going to see for most of Wednesday. Pockets of heavy rain, downpours, and maybe even a few rumbles of thunder. So a wet night ahead tonight. Temperatures bottom out in the mid-40s, so not too much cooler than where they are right now. Rain continues. We'll try to pick up 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch of rain for much of the metro and the valley, and we'll do a little better than that at the coast. Winds will be mainly out of the south at about 10. A wider view of what's happening. Here's the main band coming through now, but of course we have another system right on this one's heels, and so that's going to keep us busy for the rest of the week. And for now, we're not only just tracking the rain and the potential for maybe even some urban flooding as some of it comes down heavier at times. We're also watching winds starting tomorrow night through the day Thursday as this next wave moves in. That's going to crank up the winds at the coast. South winds 35 to 40, gusting between 50 and 60 miles an hour. So if you're going to be doing any traveling to the coast, try to do it early because those winds are going to be whipping Wednesday night through the day Thursday. And of course, all this moisture hitting the mountains is coming down as snow. We have winter storm watches that have already been issued for the Cascades in Washington. And this basically means that we're watching for winter weather over the next several days, but this extends until Friday. For now, in Oregon, the Cascades, they're just focusing on this first event, which is happening tonight and through the day tomorrow. But behind that, we'll see more significant snow, and so we will likely see a winter storm watch issued here too. But for now, we're under a winter weather advisory that goes from tonight until 4 a.m., where we're talking anywhere between 3 and 7 inches of snow, and then we're going to see a lot more than that on Thanksgiving Day. This is Mount Hood Meadows, and you can see how the snow is just starting to push in. It's going to continue to do that, and the snow levels are going to continue to lower too. So for the rest of tonight, again, 3 to 7 inches. We could pick up another 1 to 3 inches tomorrow. Thursday, anywhere between 8 and 14 inches of snow, and then we're going to see quite a bit more Friday into the weekend too. So we're talking at least 2 feet by the time we wrap up this work week. Into the weekend, we may even be closer to 3 feet. So lots of active weather if you're going to be traveling through the passes. So showers continue tomorrow on and off. We'll find a little bit of dry time here and there. And then heavy rain moving in as we go through tomorrow night. And look at Thanksgiving. Look at all of this heavy rain. The winds are going to be cranking. The snow's going to be blowing and coming down. And by the time we get through Thanksgiving night, we'll see some of this translate into central and eastern Oregon to bring in some snow there too. So travel conditions, Blue Mountains, Coast Range, Siskiyous. We're going to be watching for some slushy snow at the Coast Range, but mainly for the Blue Mountains and the Siskiyous. You're going to need those traction tires. Same thing if you're traveling through Government Camp or Santiam Pass in the gorge. Just very wet and very windy. Your 7-day forecast showing temperatures topping out in the upper 40s with a lot of wet weather ahead as we head into the weekend. It finally looks to kind of quiet down as we wrap things up Sunday and going into the early part of next week. But just know mountain passes are going to get tougher and tougher to get through, especially from Thanksgiving into the weekend. So heads up for your travel plans.
You know, a lot of college students going home for the holidays.
Ooh, I just hope they get out early because starting tonight, that snow is just going to keep on building up.
Yeah,
so.
if you could leave early or stay later on the back end.